Welcome to the Superior Dome. It's senior day here in Marquette as the Northern Michigan Wildcats host the #1 team in the nation, the Grand Valley State Lakers. Thank you for joining us along with Jeff Sims. I'm Pete Francis. And Jeff, for the seniors on NMU, it's their last chance to make a lasting impression in front of the home crowd.
Right, and also to set a tone for the younger players that they got coming around next season. Right now, they're not doing as good as they would like to, but the seniors are definitely going to pass the baton to a lot of the younger classmen. So definitely see the seniors to be amped up by us being the last game. You know, last game, definitely going to see the seniors try to set the tone.
Well, it should be an interesting game to watch, and it's coming up next. We're just about ready to get going here in the Superior Dome. Northern Michigan and the Grand Valley State Lakers. Northern Michigan enters the game, Jeff, at 2-6, and Grand Valley's 8-0.
Right. Grand Valley's looking forward to the playoffs. On the other hand, Northern not looking forward to the playoffs, but trying to get a good look for next season and what the prospective underclassmen are going to do. We got Wells and Elmore back deep to receive the kick. Pretty good kick.
Elmore will take it, and he's past the 20, and he's tackled around the 23-yard line. And that's where NMU will take over.
You gotta wonder what exactly do you think you expect NMU to do coming out here? Given that how we seen how they played last week, what do you expect them to set up the run or just try to go?
I think we're going to see a lot of Fred Wells. He's going to be in at running back again today. Mark Boussois is out for the season. Wells had a great game last week, rushing for over 100 yards in his debut. So here's Kopak in at quarterback. Nichols and Branchow are the receivers. And Wells will get the carry, and he cuts to the outside. And he's got close to a first down. It looks like he's got enough.
That's what they want to do. I was talking to fullback Antoine Harris last week at practice. They really want to try to get Fred on the outside. They feel like that's one of their best chances as far as running Fred at the running back position.
1st and 10 now for the Wildcats at the 36-yard line. Dan Elmore now in the game at receiver. Wells lined up in the backfield. Carlson in motion. Here's the pass. It's complete to Branchow. They pick up a couple.
Wrapped up quickly here on the tackle by cornerback Chris Healy, #1, sophomore. They might look to give Carter Kopak a few shorter passes to get his rhythm going together. You know, they don't want to go too deep, too quick. Just a little quick pass here to make him get some completions early.
Well, that'll bring up 2nd and 4 now for the Wildcats. .45 remaining in the first quarter. They'll give it to Wells again. Wells up the middle, and he's stopped for a short gain.
Picked up about 2 right there.
Third and 2 now for the Wildcats.
Wildcats now bringing in Brendan Van Effen, who has been hurt for pretty much a good chunk of the season, though.
Van Effen had been out with a sprained MCL. So now Van Effen lined up in the backfield. Branchow, Nichols, and Elmore are the receivers. Kopak back to throw, and he's taken down and sacked.
You know, I'm a little surprised, Pete, that they didn't run the ball. 3rd and 2. I mean, I don't know why they didn't run the ball. They put Brendan Van Effen in there, maybe to give Grand Valley a look like they were going to run.
Well, it's 4th down now for the Wildcats, so Garrett Peck's in to punt. P.T. Gates is back deep for Grand Valley. Gates leads the GLIAC in punt return average with 16.8.
They almost blocked that one right there.
And that's going to go out around the 40-yard line.
And right now you don't want to give Grand Valley the ball at the 40. You really want them to start as deep in their territory as possible. They're almost at midfield now, and with that explosive offense that they have.
So here is the Grand Valley offense, led by Brad Isaac, the GLIAC leader in passing efficiency. Isaac enters the game with 25 touchdowns on the season and only 3 interceptions. Isaac out of the shotgun.
Already to pass.
It's complete to Blake Smolin. And he's past the 30, to the 25, to the 20. He cuts out to the 15, where he's finally going to be tackled at the 12-yard line. Not the start NMU was looking for, Jeff.
Not at all, not at all, Pete. On that play right there, the linebacker pretty much made the wrong read.
1st and 10 at the 10. It looks like.
As we see Grand Valley not wasting any time there, just going to attack early. It looks like they want to make a point here. Out of that spread offense they have, looks like they might be passing again.
Gates in motion. Isaac hands it off to Gates. He goes to the outside, and he picks up a couple. P.T. Gates is an interesting prospect. In 2007, he was the #1 rated junior college running back. He actually committed to Colorado, and Colorado head coach Dan Hawkins was quoted as saying he's a Reggie Bush type guy. But his admittance was held up, and he ended up at Grand Valley.
It's pretty fast. He looked like he has some wheels on him there.
Isaac out of the shotgun. It's complete. And they'll pick up a couple.
Boy, Isaac for Grand Valley looks like he's got a lot of time back there. He's comfortable. You can see him go through all of his progressions. Looks like he's just back there all the time in the world.
Pass completed to the tight end, Scott Blasco. 3rd and goal now at the 4-yard line. 10:40 to go in the first quarter.
Looks like Grand Valley's going to call an audible here, right here. 9 seconds on the clock. They're not worried about time, though.
Isaac rolls right.
He's going
to take it himself.
And
he's close.
He won't
looks
get
like
in,
he stopped just short, though, Jeff.
He won't get in. He stutter stepped a little bit right there to make a move. Tried to make a move there, right there on Dan Catalano. He didn't make it, though. Looks like Grand Valley's going to go for it, though.
4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
This will be a huge stop for NMU right here if they get this stop on the goal.
Big play coming up. Interesting to see Grand Valley out of the shotgun formation.
That's 2 times in a row they set and then change the play at the line. It looks like it's a play that they practice, though.
They'll hand it off to James Barazic, and he's in for the touchdown. 6-0 Grand Valley.
That drive there set up by the long conversion pass earlier on the first drive.
So quick start for the Lakers. Todd Carter in for the extra point.
So we'll see 6-0 now. Lakers score within 4 plays. Like we said earlier, they came out and got a score really quick here.
And it's good.
Northern will definitely have to respond early, Pete.
So with 9:26 to go here in the first quarter, Grand Valley State leads NMU 7-0.
Again, like I said before, they have to try to get at least 2 running backs involved. I mean, I know Brendan Van Effen is not 100%, but in order for Kopak to get confidence to start completing passes, we have to start converting the ball, get some first downs when we need them, get a stop here, or this could turn into an ugly game really quick.
Yeah, NMU definitely needs to establish the run. We'll see if they keep giving it to Fred Wells.
Interesting to see we had last week. We had backup quarterback Matt Blanchard come in I guess with they gained back Brendan Van Effen, they probably won't play Blanchard as much today unless they have to.
Branshaw and Elmore are back deep for NMU. And a booming kick.